So as you can tell, we're now the manager of Bradford City. Pre-season tournament invite, why not? It's a lot of money. It could help with transfers. We'll try to do that. So, Champions Trophy, it's not really that much money, but it's a good chance. But yet the Invitational Trophy is more money and it's less difficulty. We have more of a chance of winning that one. Should we go? We'll go with that one just because it's got more money. Otherwise I would have gone for the European Continental Shield. So, let's have a look what we've got. Might as well get him scout in Portugal since he's from that country. And he's an excellent scout. We'll also invest in a couple more scouts if we can. Right, we'll invest in him. Send him north of the border. Right. So youth development's low, but I'm putting it a bit higher up because I want to develop a team that's going to be able to compete at the highest level. Continental success is very low, it's not even available. So we have to get promoted. We have to win League 2. Finish season with 2.65 million. And within 3 seasons increase season ticket holders by 10%. I will try to do that. So let's have a look at scout reports. So we don't have a lot of money to play with. We've got $1 million or so to play with, including wages. Like I say, we're gonna have to dig into the free transfer market. So we're at £2.1 million budget with 18,000 wage budget. It's not exactly going to be the best. Let's have a look at the current squad. So we have got some decent players, but it does need improving. Now, swap Doyle for Clark. No against Doyle there. Clark's just got better stats. Swap O'Connor for O'Connor, exact same. But we are going to have to improve. The key area I'm going to try to improve on is, I'm going to say right back. Swap Cadiz for Miller. Right back, and we need a backup keeper and possibly a striker. So start with goalkeeper first. We want someone who's going to be able to challenge. And like I said, I can only assign players who are under the age of 27. So I better put that in before I sign someone who I think, oh yeah, they look good. So we're going to go and look at Adam Kovacic. So that's one player I've got in the shortlist. Next we're going to have a look at right back. Now before we actually sign any of these, I am going to try to get them scouted as well. So Omar Gable looks like a good player. He looks like the best player at the moment. So go for an attacker. So I'm just looking at the stats here, and I want someone who's going to provide something to the team. He could be let's shortlist him. Could be a good signing. I'm gonna scout him again as well. Right. Why not? We'll have a midfielder as well. Might as well sign one for each position, just to strengthen the team a bit. Shortlist you. Potential. Very good potential. If I can earn some money off these players and put it back into the team, it's always going to be a benefit. Right, so that's enough for the searching. So as we go into the transfer hub, we've got a short list here of players. Some stats aren't the best, but there's one or two that could be really good. So first one we'll try to sign is this left midfield player. Whilst looking at him on the stats, it looked like he was really good. So we'll skip all this. Yeah. Right, so okay. Give him a 3-year contract. Ooh. Count on then. 2 years. That way if you don't work out first year I can sell him. Earn some money. Should offer me a quid. Right. So wage wise we ain't got a lot of money to play with, but we'll offer him 10,000. And sign on bonus 110. Goals 15. You can have 160,000. So I've pushed the boat out for him. Before we sign anyone else, we need to adjust the finances a bit. We've got 5k to play on, and that's not really a lot. So if I change, so I'm not planning on buying anyone. I only want 3 players at the moment, but I'll leave enough in the bank. So I've got 39,000 budget to play with, 40k, and 255,000. Right, so we've submitted a couple of contract negotiations with some players, but we're going to have to get rid of some players as well. Now, Saxworthy is a good keeper. He's not going to get any playing time here, so he's going to have to go on the loan list. Ben Wilson, yet again, a good keeper. I believe he's currently on the transfer list. So yeah, I like Richard O'Donnell, so I'm keeping him. So we can go over overall, and the ones who have got the lowest we're either going to release or send them out on loan. Luca Colwell, Odeon. Danny Devine's on loan list. Yeah, again, it's nothing against any of these players. They're all really good players, but I want them to be better, and the only way they're going to get better is by actually playing. Now, Paddy O'Connor is a good centre back, but is he going to get any playing time? So centre back wise, 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4. Now Ryan McGowan, yeah, let's recall him from his loan. Oh, we can't afford the recall fee. Oh, brilliant. Okay, so he's staying out on loan at Dundee FC. Right, that's fine. So Paddy's safe for now. I'm going to loan him out, but we'll leave that. Adam Chickson. So obviously ones I've just signed I can't actually release or transfer. Right, so we'll get on with it. We'll create our best squad that we can. So we've got a new goalkeeper, have we? Yes, so all our new players are here. 68 goalkeeper, which as you can tell is a brilliant. 68 right back in Gaber. 69 left midfielder, which is just above Payne, but unfortunately wins out. So Payne's going to go on the bench. We're going to replace him with Anderson. So we've got another 69 as well. Yeah, again, he's going to have to go on bench. Uh, 65 striker. Sorry, Milner. On Miller. So this lad, I need to loan out really. 62 centre midfielder. Have we got anyone better? Yeah, so there's a couple better than him. Bench wise, can't really. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that there. Right, so squad's done for now. Let's get into the season. Let's get into some matches. So we're going to sim all the way up to 1st of January for the January transfer window. Ooh, we'll have an offer for Chickson. You know what? I'm gonna accept it. We can get another left back. We've already got one good left back in who will progress. So we're selling him, but let's get someone else in. So as you can tell, we've managed to sign a new left back in Nedjalkov. If I've got the pronunciation wrong, I do apologise. What I'm also going to do is, even though I've got Billy Clark as an attacker, I'm going to swap him with San Benito. Billy Clark will be a good impact player. At the same time, I could also use him as a centre attacking midfielder, which I believe is his preferred position anyway, and that's in real life, not on the game. So as backup for left back, we've got Wood. The one thing that I've just noticed that is slightly concerning me is I've got one right midfielder in Sean Scannell. There's no one else on there that I have, so I'm off signing a right midfielder, but I can't do that until Chickson decides if he wants to transfer or not, because I've run out of funds with signing the replacement left back. So we'll get on with that first. We'll see if he takes a transfer. If he does, then brilliant, we've got some money to play with. I may just have to tinker slightly with the finances as well. Wage budget of 830. No, I've got no transfer budget to use for the budget, so it all depends on if Chickson decides he wants to transfer or not. So let's see. Right, so there's none. Like I said, we're going to sim all matches, so this match is going to get simmed, and let's hopefully, fingers crossed, we're going to win this with no injuries. And we won 2-0 against Barnsley, who I believe at this moment in time would be in the Championship, so that's a good result for us. That does mean it's going to look promising for the rest of the season. Sydney FC have come in for Omari Patrick as a loan. That'll be that will get him some playing time, and I'm sure he'd enjoy the nice sunny weather. And Mario Patrick's a player that I really like. I do think he's got a lot of potential in the game, and I think he will go far. Wickham have offered for Danny Devine. You know what? If it's going to get you first team action, yeah, again, another player who is got a load of talent and will go far. It just unfortunately didn't work out with Bradford for him. Ooh, he's got another one who's after him now. Kashiwa Resol. I can't say I've heard of them before, but you know what, if he's going to get playing time, that's what he needs. So, against Bristol Rovers, let's have a look. (1-0) win again. The season is looking promising. Potentially, if we win this tournament, we could have about 1.7 million, I believe it was. So Chickson's gone, which has now freed up a bit of money that we can use to get in the right midfielder. Mario Patrick's gone on loan to Sydney. So yeah, again, I think he'll enjoy the sun and the game time. My agent said that he wants to try to get me to become the international manager. Right, well, it's not on my list at the moment. So we've got one player who has some potential. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to push Scannell though, but he's 22 years old, he could develop into a brilliant player. So let's have a look at the loans. That's going to be the only other option. Yet again, one player has a lot of potential. I think he's more likely going to push Scannell, and I think that's the option we're going to go for. Let's approach the line. So, as you can see, we're through to the final. We've finished top of the group stages on 9 points. We've beaten Barnsley, Bristol Rovers and Swindon. Went through to the semi-finals. We beat Accrington Stanley 3-0. For a second I thought Shane McCartan would come back and haunted us, but no. And now we're through to the final against Blackpool. Hopefully we can win this tournament, and that's a trophy in the cabinet for me. At the same time, it's a bit more money for transfer. So let's have a look. Let's sim this match again. We have signed another player on loan, by the way. He's 65 rating, so he's only one below Scannell, but at the same time it could be good. I've got him starting at the moment. He's number 24, Kero. The other gamble we had were on Singh as a right midfielder. He comes rated in at 60 overall, which isn't too bad. He's young enough, he will develop, potentially he could be a decent player for us. And yet again we've won 3-0 against Blackpool. So we've done really well in this tournament. We've won a trophy. We've now got a decent amount of transfer revenue, and I believe we can get promoted this season. But we're going to sim all the way up to the January transfer market, see where we stand there. If we need to get a couple of people in, we'll do that. So we've now got 1.8 million to spend. Nathaniel Knight Percival is wanted for 230,000. Oh yeah, someone's coming for Jake Reeves. They've offered 510,000 plus 15% future transfer fee. Now that's a good rate. At the moment he's not going to get game time because there's players we have overall above him. So we're going to try to sell him, get some money off him. And I'm after with Knight Percival as well. Yeah. So that's 2 players out. I'm going to have to get 2 in, so I'm going to have to get a central midfielder and a centre back in. Hopefully we can get someone in who's going to grow and be with us for a while. So a couple of letters saying congratulations. So we've now got 1.8 million, but we've got no in wages. So yeah, again we're gonna have to just slash the cash. So we've now got 30,000, yeah, 30,000 in wage and 349,000 to spend. That should get us 2 decent players in. So yet again we're after a central midfielder who's going to improve the team. If there's not any improved team, we'll go for someone who's youth. So let's have a look. He could be worth a punt. Shortlist him. Look at all stats. I really do need to start scouting some of these players. Right, so now we're after centre back. Now I'm presuming that they're going to want to leave us. They might not yet. They might want to stay with us, and if that's the case, then brilliant. But at the moment, let's go with they're going to want to leave. I think I found the player I'm looking for. 27 years old, right on the border of the players I'm allowed to sign. 6'3" in height, right-footed player, and look at them stats. I think I've got the player I want. I'm just gonna look just in case there's anyone else that may have something. No. Right. So as you can see, guys, we're halfway through the season now, 1st of January. All matches are being simmed. We are 2nd in the table. So we'll look. So Mansfield Town are first. We've got 1 game in hand, 3 points behind them. Goal difference it's not too bad. So we scored 46 and conceded 19, which isn't too bad. Mansfield have scored 44 and conceded 16, which is better. It's what I'd like to have. But it looks like we're pretty much matching them for win-loss record at the moment, apart from that game in hand we have. So if we go down to the bottom, who's in the relegation zone at the moment? We've got Morecambe and Northampton Town who are currently there. So this could all change. We'll see what happens. Let's have a look at the so FA Cup. where were we? So we drew 2-2 with Bury. We then won 3-1 against Bury. We have then drawn 1-1 with Burton. And then we have lost 2-1 at Burton. So a round 2 knockout defeat for us, unfortunately. But it happens. Carabao Cup. So we'll look at this. Well, it's safe to say we're not in semi-finals. Where did we get up to? That's the question. It's not looking promising at the moment. Round 2. Have we been knocked out round 2? Round 1. Walsall beat us 4-3 on penalty. Now this is where I've got myself in it. As part of the whole, we can only sign players 27 and under. Right. So financial. So Milner's on loan. Paddy O'Connor's got a 5-month contract. You know what? We'll offer him. Oh no, he's on loan. Yes, he's on loan this time. Jack Payne's on loan. David Ball's on loan. Luke O'Brien's on loan. Jacob Butterfield's on loan. Now we've got Alex Jones. He's currently been loaned out. But yeah, so Billy Clark, 30, right, he's 31 years old. Yeah, if you just join us, the rules were only sign players who were now well teeth at some point, and it already is because Billy Clark. I like him as a player, but I can't offer that because he's 31 and he's over the 27-year-old. Callum Woods, exact same, 31 years old. And I cannot offer him a contract. Paul Caddis, 30 years old. I cannot offer him a contract. Oh my god. This is going to be right. I'm not going to offer Tom Clare a contract, as I believe there's potentially players out there that could challenge for a starting spot. Unless he improves by the end of the season, then we'll see. Ryan McGowan, he's got 6 months left on his long contract, and Ismail Kero has got 6 months left on his long contract. So yeah, that's kicked me in teeth, that, because 3 players that I would have liked to keep, I am not able to keep. So the only way around this, rather than losing them for free, it won't even let me do that. Right, I can't. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and lose them for free because I can't sell them to. Yeah, damn. Right, who scored the most goals? That's the main thing. Goal wise, oh my. Right, so Osvaldo has scored 24 goals. So he's turning out to be a really good signing. He's at the age of 26. So when he turns 27, I might be able to offer him a multi-year contract because it's just on the rules. We're 27 and under. Aaron Doyle has scored 9 goals, which is good. Eamon Ashraf has scored 8 goals and 6 assists. I think that's more for Cambridge, that one, that stat, so that done. Joan Zambenito has scored 5 goals, but yet again I might be able to offer him another contract at some point. David Ball 5, Sean Scannell 4, Jack Payne 3, Jacob Butfield 3, Kelvin Miller 2, Connor Wood 2, Carrero 2, Billy Clark 1, Gaber 1. Right, okay. I'm thinking we may have to, investing in our youth development was part of the goal. At this moment, looks like we're not. Please revisit. Okay. So at least 2 players younger than 20 with potential greater than the average overall rating of the current in the same position. Okay. Grow 1 youth academy player by at least 5. That's a low one. I'm not really bothered about that, but I will sign 2 just so I hit that target more than anything. Right, so Cameron Howison and Cronian want to be loaned out. Jose Vargas wants to be loaned out. And Christian Arano wants to be loaned out. So I've got 4 players now, unhappy, want to be loaned out to get more game time. Personally, I don't have a problem with that. If they're not playing, I'd rather them be playing somewhere. So let's have a look at morale. Oh, Paul Cadis is unhappy. Josh Wright is unhappy. Right, you want to be loaned out, so it won't let me. Good damn it. So all the new players that I've recently signed, it won't allow me to loan them out. So yeah. Wow, so the season's not exactly ended right well. As you remember, come January we were second, matching point for points with Mansfield Town. I think we were 3 points behind, 1 game in hand. Season is now over and we are finished third, 89 points, 1 point behind Carlisle United. We've still been promoted, so we've still achieved that objective of getting promoted. But if you remember, guys, the board wanted us to win the title. That's not happened. That's why my manager rating's gone down to 66 from 80. So I finished below target on that one, unfortunately. So a player's returned from injury. We're not on track. Yeah, so it's not looking good at the moment. We may have to have a full overhaul of the squad. Yeah, so as you can tell, we've earned a £6.8 million profit, which is good, but we've not achieved the goals, including the financial goals, which was medium. So yeah, hopefully we'll keep the job and be able to improve next season. we'll see what happens. But we have got promotion League One anyway, so that's one main thing. Obviously, Mansfield Town just recruited and we're better. So one message on the board: we are not on track as discussed at the beginning of the season. Investing in our youth development was an important goal. At this moment, it looks like we may not hit. Okay, yeah, I know that. I did get 2 youth players, so. So financially we're not in the best situation either. Now, as a board, even though we've got promotion, as a board going to take that and say, yeah, you know what, we will allow you to do what you need to do. We can allow you 1 more season. And so, I'm not sure if they're going to do that or not. So, we'll have a quick look at the playlist on whose contract coming to an end. He's on loan, so it's not really. Can't do all about the ones on loan. So Alex Jones, his contract's coming up. He is 24 years old. I'm gonna wait till he comes back off loan, and I might offer him a new contract because I think he could do a job. Here again, some of the other players who I'd like to offer a contract to, I am not able to, which is gutting. But that's the way it is. Let's sim to the next season. So let's get it down to 22nd. Yes. So the board have given me 1 more chance. They think that we can proceed with this season to go higher up. We're in League 1 now. We've got an offer for a pre-season invite, which we won last time, so you know what, we're going to go for it again. We're going to try and get some more money off it to buy some better players. Now, we have lost a couple of players, about 5 players, whose contracts are unable to renew due to the 27-year-old policy. Now, some of the signings I made in the last season have just turned 28, so yeah, again, they've got a year left in their contract. So end of the season, I'm going to lose them because I can't offer them another contract. And so I'm going to have to sign a couple of players now. The players who I can offer a contract to, who've got 1 year left, I've offered a contract. Include 1 or 2 that are at 27 years old. So it's literally on the borderlines. So let's have a look at the tournament and see what we can do. So the one with most money is the European International Tournament, which is based in France. Okay, that's looking good. Or I can go for Austria or Switzerland. You know what? Let's go for the France one, because that could be quite nice. It looks like a nice little tournament. Now, some of the players who I've currently got, I have decided to put on the transfer list because they're getting to the age where they're in the last year of the contract. I know for a fact I cannot offer them another contract. Therefore, I need something else or someone else to fill that position. What's the... Let's have a look. Okay. Okay. So we're in that. Objectives. Gain automatic promotion from League 1 to the Championship. Right, okay. And reach the round of 32 in the FA Cups. Okay. So I'm going to have to do that. Grow one youth academy player by at least 5 overall points. As they have grown, play them in 5 matches, either as part of the starting 11 or coming in as a sub. Right. We'll have to see about that. I don't think that's going to happen, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. So brand exposure within 3 seasons, increase season ticket holders with at least 10% of stadium capacity. Yeah, I'm going to pull out a really big signing for that. Reduce player wages by 8,800 a week. Ooh, talk about kicking teeth. But yeah, I've got a decent amount of budget left, so why not use it? So the first season I mainly relied on free agents. This season I've got 5.8 million to play with. I have negotiated some contracts, like I said. I don't know how it's worked, but one of the 2 of the players I have given new contracts to were on a lot more money than they are now. They were last season on £10,000. Now I think they're only on £3,000. I don't know how that worked out, how they wanted to do that, but it's happened. So I've saved some money off them, so let's try and invest in the transfer market. Let's have a look at the scout reports for some of these players. I'm pretty much going to need people in all areas. I'll shortlist him. Nope. No. He could be a decent player. That's 2 players scouted. Scout him. Shortlist him. Now, I know all about this player, so we'll shortlist him and see if we can have a look at buying him. It's probably not going to happen. I'll be shocked if it did, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Christian Oxlade-Chamberlain. I wonder if he's a bit of Alex. We'll have a look at him. Right. So let's have a look in the hub. 21-year-old right back. You know what? I'm gonna approach him to buy him because he could be worth a good gamble. I'll offer 500,000 because I don't think it's going to be worth much more than that. I could be wrong. But he's only 21 years old. We'll see what happens. Yep, so that's been accepted. Brilliant. We can have a chat with the player now. Hopefully he's going to agree contract negotiations with us. Everyone's benefiting out of it. We've got a player that could be for the future. We'll see if we can get him in his rating up a bit. No, you're not getting enough of that, right? I will give you 2,000. Do you like that or not? Fair offer, brilliant. So we've got Oxlade-Chamberlain. So let's have a look. Who else? There was a believer being scouted, so for now we're going to leave them. Let's see what rating Oxlade-Chamberlain comes in at. He's coming at 57. Okay, it's not going to push for a first team start, which I wasn't expecting. See if we can send him out on loan. I know some of you are going to be going mental at the moment saying you've just bought him and you're already sending him out on loan. No, it's not going to let us, so the only other way then is training. So let's get him trained. This may also tick off one of the things we're asked to do. Full back, there we go. Hard. Full backs. Oh, it's not letting me. Look, all these. Miss against the clock. I'm going to proper push him to get him up to the standard that I want him to be, and the talent that I think he could be. And last one. Nope. Nope, not you. You. So he's done well in some. Race against the clock has done well. 1-2 passing has done well. First touch volley has done well. Direct free kick novice he's not done that well, and same with adept defending scenarios. But hopefully that will increase him. We're going to keep doing that over a bit to try to get him developed. So on that note, we're going to, if you like what you've seen, please drop a like and subscribe to the channel. We will do another episode for this next season where you'll get to see Oxlade-Chamberlain and all the other players that we're in negotiations with do another season. I am doing these series on a one season basis, but just giving you a little taste of what next season's going to be in regards to 1 or 2 signings that we do and the tournaments. So remember, drop a like, drop a subscribe, and I'll see you next time for the next episode of